Let me ask you a personal question. Have you been feeling off lately? Your energy's down, your drive isn't what it used to be, your libido fading, and no one knows because you haven't told anyone. You're not alone. In fact, this is one of the most common struggles men face, silently. But here's the truth, it's not your age, it's your habits. And in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 incredibly powerful, science-backed natural juices that you can start using today to increase blood flow, enhance testosterone, and ignite your sexual energy naturally. But this isn't just about drinks. It's about your transformation, the next step in reclaiming your energy, your confidence, and your masculinity. Stick with me until the very end, because that's where the real game changer is, a strategy to boost your erection and libido that most doctors never talk about. So let's begin. Let me tell you a story, not a fictional one, but one I've heard many times in my clinic. It starts with a man, somewhere between his 30s and 60s, successful, intelligent, living a busy life, but one day, he notices something different. He wakes up less motivated, his energy starts dipping, his desire fading, and at night, he finds it harder to maintain what once came so easily, a strong and confident erection. Now, this man doesn't talk about it. Not with his friends, not even with his partner, but inside he feels frustrated, maybe even a little ashamed. If any part of that story sounds familiar to you, then I want you to listen very carefully, because what I'm about to share in the next few minutes could help change that narrative, for good. Not with pills, not with some quick fix solution, but with natural strategies that actually work, backed by science and proven in real life. And it starts with 3 powerful natural juices. These aren't miracle drinks, they can't fix a poor lifestyle, but when combined with the right daily habits, they can absolutely transform your energy, your performance, and your libido. But before I explain how to make each juice, you need to understand why this is happening in the first place. Let's look at the real underlying causes of erectile dysfunction and low libido. It's rarely just aging. That's a myth. In fact, the vast majority of the time, the issue lies in poor blood circulation, low testosterone, chronic stress, nutrient-poor diets, lack of movement, and sleep deprivation. These can quietly sabotage your vitality for years, until one day, the effects become impossible to ignore. So anytime a patient comes to my clinic saying, "Doctor, I'm losing my libido, I can't keep an erection," my first questions aren't about pills. I ask, how's your diet? Are you exercising? Are you sleeping well? Is your stress under control? Because here's the reality, testosterone is produced mainly during deep sleep. Blood flow is regulated by nitric oxide, a molecule your body can only create with the right nutrients and bacteria, and your daily choices, meals, movement, mindset, they all feed into this complex system. Now, with that foundation in mind, let's talk about these 3 juices. Okay, so juice number 1, watermelon with ginger. This one is a personal favorite of mine to recommend. Watermelon contains L-citrulline, a powerful amino acid that boosts nitric oxide, a key molecule that allows your blood vessels to relax and expand, and that's critical, because erections depend on strong, consistent blood flow. To give you perspective, prescription drugs like tadalafil or sildenafil, commonly known as Cialis and Viagra, they work by preserving nitric oxide in your body and improving blood flow to the penis. But you can enhance this process naturally, and watermelon is one of the best ways to do it. Now let's add ginger, a spice with a surprising amount of research backing its effects on circulation and inflammation. It helps stimulate blood flow, and some studies even suggest it may boost testosterone levels. To make this juice, you'll need a generous slice of watermelon. Include the white part near the rind, because that's where the citrulline lives. A teaspoon of grated fresh ginger, around 200 milliliters of water. Ice to taste. Now blend it all together. I recommend not straining it and ideally, drink it in the morning. Why? Because watermelon is naturally diuretic, and drinking it at night might have you up frequently to urinate. Okay, so now, on to the next, avocado with raw cacao. Avocado is a nutritional goldmine, rich in monounsaturated fats, potassium, magnesium, and fiber. It supports your heart, your hormones, and your cells, and it plays a key role in testosterone synthesis. Now combine that with raw cacao, not sugary chocolate but pure, unrefined cacao. And you've got a natural nitric oxide booster that also enhances mood and cognitive function. This juice will not only support your sexual health, it will energize your entire body. Here's how you make it. Half a ripe avocado, 1 tablespoon of raw cacao powder, 250 milliliters of water or a plant-based milk of your choice, and a teaspoon of raw honey. Blend it until smooth. It's creamy, satisfying, and excellent for the first meal of the day. Again, no need to strain, better to keep the fiber intact. Ready for the final one? This one's a powerhouse, especially when it comes to vascular health. Beetroot with orange or lemon. Beets are rich in natural nitrates, which your mouth bacteria convert into nitric oxide, the same molecule responsible for relaxing blood vessels and improving circulation. Now here's a fascinating fact. Studies show that people who regularly use antiseptic mouthwashes are at higher risk for high blood pressure and even erectile dysfunction. Why? Because mouthwash can kill the good bacteria that help convert nitrates into nitric oxide. It's a small habit, but it makes a big difference. Now, pair that beet with a vitamin C-rich fruit like orange or lemon, and you also get hesperidin and diosmin, both powerful compounds that enhance cardiovascular health and lower inflammation. To make the juice, half a raw beetroot, washed with the skin on. Juice from 1 orange or 1 well-washed lemon. You may leave the zest for extra flavonoids. 200 milliliters of water. Ice if desired. And again, blend thoroughly and do not strain. Fiber is your friend. This juice is best taken in the morning to help set your nitric oxide levels for the day. Now, let me give you a few more doctor-approved tips. First, move your body regularly, especially with resistance training. It boosts blood flow, combats inflammation, and increases testosterone. Second, optimize your sleep. No pills will fix low testosterone if you're consistently sleep-deprived. Third, stay hydrated. Aim for at least 30 milliliters of water per kilogram of body weight per day. More if you sweat a lot, unless you have a serious cardiac or kidney condition, in which case, consult your physician. Fourth, eliminate ultra-processed foods, refined sugars, and toxic seed oils like soybean, corn, and canola oil. These damage arteries and throw your hormones off balance. Instead, cook with healthy fats like olive oil, coconut oil, grass-fed butter, beef tallow, or lard. And finally, reduce or eliminate alcohol and tobacco. Both have been shown to damage your blood vessels, lower testosterone, and ruin long-term sexual vitality. So let me be very clear. These 3 natural drinks, they're not just tasty, they're tools. They're a signal to your body that change is coming, that vitality is returning, and that you are taking control of your health. But nothing works in isolation. If you go to bed late, eat fast food, sit all day, and stress constantly, then no amount of watermelon or beetroot will fix that. So here's what I recommend. Starting tomorrow morning, choose one of these juices, make it part of your daily routine. Commit to making small improvements in your sleep, movement, and mindset. And then, watch what happens. Your energy will shift, your clarity will return, and yes, so will your confidence in your drive. Subscribe to this channel, leave a comment with your experience, and tell me honestly, from 0 to 10, how useful was this video for you? 'Cause I love reading your comments and I reply them personally. And if you're ready to continue this journey, in the next video I'll share the secret trio of love. 3 nutrients that every man over 35 should know about.